$22,000 in freaking damages. What is going on, YouTube? Armani, that Karetic, back you guys with a brand new video. I know it's been like 2 weeks or so, but if you've been staying tuned through my past videos, you've seen that I was driving my mom's car during the vlog, and then me and Tony, y'all know Tony, y'all should know Tony. If you don't, watch more videos. But yeah, me and Tony we basically should have been in that side of town anyway with my mom's car. My mom has a Mercedes, had a Mercedes SL 550 convertible, hard top convertible, and she lets me drive it every now and then, and I was driving it that day, and me and Tony were just going to get a snack from a spot we were at, hanging out at this little abandoned Kmart area, and on the way to getting snacks from freaking Quick Trip, some girl ends up running into back of us, rear-ending us in my mom's car. Now, this is me telling you guys, well, I'm just gonna tell you. Yep, me and Tony are fine. I went to the urgent care afterward and said my back was hurt, which it really was, and got some medicine and shit like that to take care of everything like that. So now we're just still trying to figure out some more stuff about it. How, plus, I didn't tell you, if you guys didn't watch the video, I'll just tell you again. The girl that hit us didn't have a valid driver's license, nor did she have insurance. Yeah, so that was a big what the fuck. But yeah, so we're still trying to figure stuff out with that, with the insurance and everything about that. But I'll throw a picture of it up right now. Now you see, it doesn't look that bad, but you have to think about it. The convertible top was in the trunk of the car, so she hit us, and then causing like the arms to the trunk of the car to break and everything. Not really break, but like dysfunction where it won't be able to like function well on its own, and the trunk itself broke, so it wasn't able to close. And yeah, I didn't believe when my mom told me, and she said, here's the kicker, $22,000 in freaking damages. And then they had the nerve to say it's a salvage title now. So yeah, my mom was pissed about that. She wasn't pissed off at me about it. She's pissed off that it was broke at that point. I mean, not broke, but like total. Like that little bit of damage, that little hit caused $22,000 in damages. I don't know how, but oh well. I don't know if my mom's gonna try to get another car like that, a newer one or another one, try to get the same year. But I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened and everything like that as well. But today is freaking Thursday. I started my new job at Plaza BMW about 2.5 weeks ago. So now I get Thursdays off. And yeah, so I'm just trying to start making vlogs. But the only thing that sucks is I work on Saturdays. So Thursdays and Sundays are the main days I have off, and yeah, I'm just out, it's only 3 o'clock right now, and I'm just out here just driving around, just trying to find some roads, trying to find something to do. It's 3 o'clock on a Thursday. I don't know what to do. But we tried to call some friends up, but they were out freaking racing their twin turbo cars at the freaking racetrack. But I didn't get the memo about going. But yeah, I'm just on this long road. I literally just found this long ass road. I don't know, from Creek Court Lake, you take this little turn thing and it's just a straight road. You could get some top speed records out of this road. I'm telling you, that's how long it is. But side note, I'm just trying to figure out what to do today. I'm just driving around trying to find stuff to do. Probably just gonna end up in Chesterfield, looking at the Lamborghini dealer and stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys all that. Oh, since I was talking about my job and shit like that, yeah, I already, the first week, I already started driving like M cars and stuff like that. Like, there's an M5 competition there. That thing's stupid fast. It scared the absolute mess out of me. Like, no joke. But I guess I'm just gonna turn around right here. But yeah, that car scared me. Then they just got a M5 and I drove that. It's a little bit down, but it still has the power. It's like a 4-door GTR, I'm telling you. But that thing is freaking crazy. The pops, the crackles. A lot of the M cars they got and BMWs, like some M cars or some cars, like the X340i, M40i, and the X3M. The X3M doesn't have the burbles and the crackles. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The burbles and pops like the X3 M40i does. There's so many numbers and so many letters that I'm still trying to understand right now. But I've only been there 2 weeks on the job. But I absolutely love it. Yeah, I did end up quitting Blue Fuse Mazda where I previously worked at. But yeah, that was a whole nother situation. But yeah, I'm just driving around trying to find some random roads to ride around on and wasting gas. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up somewhere with some cars today on a Thursday. But yeah, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys whenever I find somewhere to stop. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Peace. Already knew where we was going. Yes, we've ended up at STL Motor Cars. They got some nice cars outside. There's a WRX, blue WRX. I know over there. I think it's STI. I don't know. Vantage right there. And Mustang. And a Wraith. So, I don't know. These are cool to me. I don't know. It's just basically an AMG GTS with Aston Martin badging. But yeah, I'm about to go inside and see if they got anything new. So, let's go inside. So, I made it to the Lamborghini dealership. Well, STL Motor Cars as we call it. And there's 2 Huracan Evos in front of me. I want you guys to comment below which one you like and disregard the one in the car in the back, but you always gotta respect the classics. But here they are. This orange is kind of yellowish, kind of shimmer one, and this red one. The wheels on it, on the red one, and matte black wheels on the orange one with the orange calipers, center lock wheels and everything. I like the stitching on it. I like how they did the red with like the orange stitching. I know you can't really see it, but it's on orange stitching and everything. And then on this one, it's just red everywhere. Red on the stitching, red logo and all that. I really like what they did with the Evo. And yeah, it's pretty cool cars. Now, if I were to get one, I spec'd one out myself, I would make it like kind of like an acid green kind of color with like a peanut butter kind of inside. So kind of like the song, if you guys know what I'm talking about, Power Glide by Ray Sherman and them. And that pretty much, it looks really good. Plus with the Performante wheels on it, that thing looks gorgeous. But anyways, talking about Lamborghinis, this Charger RT right here is nice. The OD kind of olive color, but it's pretty nice. I'll show you guys right now. Classic. That's nice. There's the Charger logo and everything. they made boats back then, and they still make boats now. So, but they're night boats. Some of them are fast boats. Oh, that little RPM gauge thing right there is tough. Don't think it came stock like that, but overall, nice car. And about to go over to Rolls Royce over there. I know you guys seen this Rolls Royce SUV before, but this one's actually nice. The TV right there, and got the wood grain on the little table thing. Got peanut butter inside, as I call it. Nice interior overall. So it's coupling it right there. Oh, I didn't know they had a little clock thing right there. That's cool. So, yeah, black badge over here. That's nice. See, now I would never personally want a Rolls Royce in general, but they're cool to see every now and then. They're basically like an upper class Chrysler 300, if you will. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So they're neat cars. They're yachts. Yachts for the road. Oh, that's cool. They got them in everything. It says Dawn on the inside of that clock right there. Kind of like tuxedo, black and white. It's cool. This is, I'm not good with Rolls Royces, so this is a Phantom, I think? Yeah, okay, I was right. This is Phantom over there. Cool. Yeah, they are a work of art, but I personally wouldn't want one myself, but I don't know. Oh, they still got the 918 in here, but it's in the freaking Bugatti thing. I don't know why, but oh well, it's cool. Now I'm over here on the Bentley side. I know video doesn't do it justice, but it's like a brownish red color. You can't really see it. Seems like that's lower than that. I don't know. Oh, it's cool how they did that. And gold on the stitching on the seats. Pretty nice. Oh, here you go. You really see it. See, once again, Bentley, not my forte, but it's cool to see them every now and then. Like these SUVs, like 200 grand driving down the street. SUVs, pretty cool. But I like the back on this one. It has been like 100 years. That's cool. I really like this paint on this car. It's like a burgundy-ish red kind of color. It complements the white very well on the inside of the car. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm try to get with some friends that I know that have supercars, see what they're doing today. And yeah, I'll let you know when I figure out something to do. Okay, so I drove by this one place and they got a Raptor there. They got this little thing right there. I don't know what the hell that is. They got fucking Vanquish and what is it called? AMG GTS right there. It's pretty cool. Sorry, I forgot to finish my thought. So I heard there was a thing like this past weekend out here, but I wasn't invited. Nobody told me about it until I figured it out later on that Sunday night. But I'm gonna go in here and just see what they got in here. I don't know. This last weekend was their grand opening. That's what I heard from my friend Landon. Landon, if you're watching this, thank you for telling me, even though it was late notice. But yeah, I'm gonna just go in here and see. Just talk to somebody. I don't know. As you can tell, I am bored. I have nothing else to do and network with people. So might as well just try to network with these people in case I get something I want to have them detail or wrap, I guess. I don't know. Well, let's go in and see. Ferrari challenge car. That's nice. Fat ass white. Oh, you can adjust it. That's cool. Put it right there. Alright, you can adjust it right there too. That's cool. So for you that don't know, and I just figured out, this is St. Louis Auto Detailing new place. So they got some cool cars here. They got the challenge car, and then they got an F12 over here and an AMG GTS, the 4-door one. So I'll show you guys that in a second. And they got that thing. That's cool. This is cool. GT63S, whatever. We got the F12 right here. Red interior, that's it. That is cool. I like how they got the carbon fiber on the Ferrari logo. Ferrari? What? Okay, never mind. So, that's cool. This is neat. Very clean. And it's manual. But you guys doing the M5 right there. And yeah, this is pretty much my first time being in here. The guy asked me, he's like, I was trying to say something. He's like, just be honest. Do you want to see some cool shit? And I was like, yeah, no shit. And they got some cool shit out here. So yeah, it's my first time being in here. So the cars I showed you previously, they're outside in front of this place, and I just walked in. So yeah, I just talked to some of the guys there. Shout out to Steve. Steven. Well, I got his card in my pocket. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. Steve. Shout out to Steve. Steve, if you're watching this, thank you for showing me the cool shit. And yeah, I'm gonna go find something else to do before this meet in 3 hours. That's down the street, so probably gonna end up in Manchester or some other place. I don't know where the day's taking me. I'm just wasting gas today, so I'll see you guys when I get somewhere else. Peace. I made it to another spot, and you guys probably seen in a bunch of my other videos that place where that GT2 where I was just sitting on the inside of a dent shop or something, like garage. Well, I finally came in time before they closed, and they just basically do dents, and like they do stuff like this, restore everything and stuff like that. But they have these two in here: 675 LT hardtop Spider and the 600 LT from when I was at that one house, that guy's small house. And yeah, they're both in here. I've seen this one around a lot, and I've seen this is my second time seeing this one. So yeah, both one of my favorite Mclarens, or this one for sure, because it has a roof scoop and everything as well, and because of this. Love that. 600 LT. Never really seen that many 600 LTs, but I've seen this one a lot. And yeah, so he usually has cool cars in here. I missed the yellow Pista that they had in here. That was cool. I didn't see it, but a lot of my friends showed me it. But yeah, I'm gonna just get some pictures of these cars, and yeah, then I'll probably head back towards, well, I'm in Manchester right now, so, and it's 5 o'clock, so you know I was stuck in traffic. So I'm gonna just get some like cinematic shots of these cars right quick, and then talk to the owner, which he let me back here as well, which cool guy, very cool guy. And yeah, so I get some cinematic shots of this, like I said, and then I guess I'll head back out towards the meet in Chesterfield. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. Alright, so let me know in the comments below once again. You like the 675 LT or the 600? I'm going with the 600 because this one has the roof scoop. It has all the MSO package on it, plus the exhaust. It's on the top, duh. But this acid green 675 LT is pretty spot on, pretty nice. But yeah, once again, another two for car, not two for car for car. Let me know which car you like more in the comments below. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and see you guys at the meet. Peace. All right, I didn't know this, but fun fact: both those Mclarens are the guy that owns it, and he was in there today, and I've been talking to him for the past like 10-20 minutes. Whoa. See, that's why I want to be an entrepreneur, because he owns this, and he has those two. Plus, that GT2 RS was probably his too. I don't know. But that's just motivation, just telling you right there. That's just straight up motivation. So that's why I'm going to keep going on this freaking YouTube channel. I'm going to work my ass off at work, get some money saved up so I can do some of the other things and probably buy the car I want to buy for my first American stick car. But I'm on to the next spot. Well, I still got like 2 hours, but I'm gonna go somewhere in the valley, get something to eat, food vlog it, and just chill out over there. So I'll see you guys when I get back to the valley, Chesterfield. Peace. Right, so I made it to the night meet, and a Supra's here. Not a new one, an old one, Mark 5, not Mark 4, the good one. So here it is.
That's what they would do. That's not just supposed to be like fucking metal. Fucking chainsaw. You don't have to. This bitch is not too strong.
That's cool. Justin's car. Fucking 1100 horsepower GTR. Dave's car. M5. Dave's brother's car. M3. Freaking Z01 over there. So, yeah, pretty much the only cool cars, only fast cars here. So, I don't know. So, I'm gonna end off the vlog here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.